What's up? Simmer attention. Reshaping your mind starts with holding your intentions, and your energy. When I what I mean by what that title is, you have to whoever you want to be in life, you have to stay looking at who you want to be. You have to stay looking at your goals. You have to stay striving towards that. And I think you reshape who you are as a person when you stick to who you're going to become. And you have like a direct path towards that, and you're not being distracted by anything else. I think I think with a lot of guys, we get so indecisive with who we want to be and what we want to do. We end up being in the same place and never making any progress and never doing anything, new or different or better or improve our life at all. Because we never stick to our goals, because goals, if you think about it, goals are really the key to get you to the next level in life, to get to where you want to be in life. And the more you look at somebody else going on, and you got 20 different goals you trying to go towards and stuff, um, it's never gonna stick. And one thing that I've learned too is that when it comes to changing your habits and focusing on one thing, you have to cut off that other thing that you're giving that energy to, you know? So if I want to be the best basketball player, I got to stop worrying about being the best football player. I got to stop worrying about being, I got to stop playing video games. I got to cut off all distractions. You get what I'm saying? And so what I mean by that is that you have to give all your energy towards one thing to really maximize that and to get to where you want to be in life. So if I want to be a millionaire one day, I got to figure out, what career I want or whatever. But if I want to be a millionaire, I'm going to have to dedicate all my time and energy to do that. I think so many people, we get into the mindset of, let's get balance, let's do balance, let's get balance. The people, literally the people who have balance in life are the most average, normal people, everyday people you're gonna see. The people who are off balance and they kind of just go all in with one thing and don't care about anything else in their life, those the people you see that be millionaires most of the time. Those people you see that have a lot of stuff, or be financially free. It's never the people that was thinking about balance, because you have to understand, to get to a certain place in life, it requires so much energy, time, and focus. And one thing I've understood is, when you try to give stuff balance, you kind of be bad at everything. You're dabbling in everything, and you never can give your full attention. You never can, become really good at anything, because you're putting all your attention on 20 different things. And so what that's gonna do, you can never level up with anything, because you're trying to maintain focus with 20 different things. You get what I mean? So it's like you just become, you can become average with everything, or slightly below average with everything. That's one thing we have to start understanding, is that when we want to change who we are as a person and really make change in life, it's gonna require you to be off balance. It's gonna require you to, maybe neglect other parts of your life. I used to be thinking, oh, you need balance, oh, you need this, oh, you need that. I'm not saying you shouldn't have fun in life. I'm a guy, I already got a video, you need to prioritize having fun, right? But you have to, my thing is, I know that life isn't just about success. So that's the part I want to try to make clear with other videos that I've made, like, prioritizing having fun. You don't want to become superficial, but if you want to be somebody, or you want to go that you have to achieve, it's gonna take a lot of amount of effort. It's gonna take you probably neglecting other parts of your life, maybe relationships, maybe, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes fun that you should be having, or things that you probably should be doing, but you was focused on achieving that one goal. Because I be looking at, I live I live in a town where nobody ain't really you don't really see millionaires, and if it is a millionaire, where I around where I stay at, you know what I mean. It's probably like some real old person that's like, you know what I mean. You don't really see a lot of people, and I think in general, not even just in my town, but I think in general, you don't see a lot of people, young people that's successful because young people generally don't give a lot of focus towards anything when they're young. You get what I'm saying? They more focused on other things.